Hello, good evening. Hi, YouTube. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope everyone is having a blessed day. I won't switch that up. So, I'm gonna come and bring a message today. And I'm gonna start by saying, let me use my words wisely. Playing on my phone is not gonna get the reaction you want from me at all. At all. Actually, it's awakened me more and more and more. So thank you. Thank you for that. The fake texts, the calling my phone from scam numbers, and then they're really not scam because when you hit the phone to see, you see the numbers. So they're calling from apps, fake text, emails. Um, what else I wrote down? Everything I didn't want to forget. When people are who they are, that's what they are. That's just it. And that's what they choose to be if that's not what they want to be. People don't always choose the route that God divinely put them on. No, no, they don't. But whatever path they choose, let them take that path. Interfering is not helping the situation at all. At all. Especially when it's unwillingly you're trying to force it. Forcing it is it's too much. Today, yesterday were very active days. It started out early this morning. I go to the store to cash a check with to do some things with my baby, but at the store, we went into a store near my house. And there was a lady in front of us and it was pretty early and she was drunk already, literally, and was buying another bottle of wine. And asked the man at the store, just out of the blue, random, an op. She was sent there. And it was so obvious. Yeah. She asked the man at the store, "Oh, what happened to the homeless man that blew up your microwave?" "Oh yeah, if I was homeless, I'd drink every day too." And she was drunk already. So it seems like she's been drinking every day. That to say, she looked at me and I looked at her and didn't budge or smile or lick or even show my teeth. And the guy thought it was quite weird. So the conversation that went on after, I won't mention that. But that to be said, when people are forcing themselves and doing the most, it's so obvious. Then I'm sitting out on the steps earlier, listening to music, and two young ladies, I'm not going to go into detail, that came to knock on my door a couple of weeks ago. While I was eating, let's just say they were from a group. I'm going to just say that. So the ones that sent them, you'll know that I know. They knocked on my door while I'm eating and they weren't invited to my home. So I don't even know why they were at my door. And it's odd because today they went upstairs to the neighbor's house. They didn't go anywhere else. Even the day that they came to my house, they didn't go anywhere else. And today they left and I watched them. And then the next door neighbor was walking from a different direction and sneezed. And I said, God bless you. They looked back. I said, yeah, just what I was thinking was true. I'm trying to use my words wisely at this point right now. Because this stalking people, you're getting out of hand. Nobody stalks you. Nobody's bothering anyone. I don't come for anybody on YouTube or anything. So I expect everybody to leave me and mine alone. I'm a grown woman that makes my own decisions. People I choose to listen to and talk to, that's on me. Another thing I want to say is all the things that's coming into my phone, everything I do, if I go and use the bathroom and pee, it's going to be a feed that comes through my phone and let me know when I just used the toilet or what I ate. I'm not following you all because you're not that important for me to stalk anybody. So if I'm going to say it this way, if I'm that important to you to keep calling me all day long, dialing me and texting me, pay me. You need to pay me for that time that I have to answer the phone for you. It's just like going to a job, honestly. Going to a job you don't like. You go to a job you don't like, you still get paid for it, right? So I don't like you calling my phone and playing all day as if you have nothing else to do. So pay me for my time and you playing on my phone. Because you can't do that for free. You don't get to stalk and harass people for free. So those that are doing it, evidently you're getting paid for it. So give me my fucking cut. Now, this is ridiculous. When God made one divine person, he didn't stop. He made many. He made many. So you can't steal and keep pulling off of my energy and trying to pull off of my energy and see where I fit in and see who I'm dating and see who I'm gonna go and date and who's gonna come to me. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't want nothing what y'all talking about. And I'm talking about the ones that's coming for me. That's on y'all. That has nothing to do with me. You cannot be mad at a person because of something somebody else wants to do. How do I directly fall in that? What, that I'm living and breathing? Evidently, that's the problem. Figure out who you are. Figure out what you're worth. Figure out why you're here. Because my purpose for being here has nothing to do with the people that are calling my phone, harassing me, sending messages at unlikely hours. Some stuff I'm just not going to say. I'm not. Because there's going to be a response to come through for that too. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. And I'm tired of using those words, but it is pathetic. So, all that she thinks she perfect. Oh, and sending stuff to my phone about fake teeth and teeth. These are mine. I've never had braces. I have a partial in the back on the side from where I was in a car accident. These are my teeth. Mines. So anything you don't like about me, that's on you. That's on you too. But I love it. I love everything he created about me. I sure do. It's my teeth, my body. If I want to sit on a bounce ball and work out and exercise and all that, that's one thing. If I want to go get tucked and pull and lift it, that's another one. But I don't do that. There's no need for that. This is me. This is mine. Oh, I've never been the type to be jealous or envious of people. I guess that's why it's so frustrating and I don't understand it. That's just not mine. I don't get down. I'll ask you, what did you do to better yourself and uplift yourself? I like to understand that way and knowing on how you did it. But to be jealous of someone that is uplifted, no. To be jealous of someone that has something different than what I may have, no. That was something God blessed them with, or the little man downstairs blessed them with. That's why I don't get jealous over things that people have, because I don't know what they did to get it. But I know what I'm not going to do to get it. So, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm not going to go tit for tat with you. I just sit down and write it all down and snapshot it too. Because I don't want to pull off anyone's energy. I don't want their energy. I don't know what road they have paved for them. I don't know what shoes they had to walk in to get to where they're going. It's not my call. It seems like everybody is so focused, and I'm not going to say, let me reword that. So many are focused on a man. I just don't get it. A man always know where they want to be. That's one thing I've understood at the age I am now about a man. They gonna go just where they want to be. So a woman too. But I'm saying a man right now, because all this negative energy being directed towards me, and my phone behind something I don't even know about or deal with. So the harassing has got to stop. It's got to stop. All I can say is when God moves, all this nonsense that's going on, He's only going to sit back and watch so much, especially when a person is not doing anything to you. Literally, nothing. When God moves, when Spirit moves, when Heavenly Father moves, I think innocent people had nothing to do with it. See, that's what I always say, spells and all that kind of stuff. I don't do. I don't do it. God is that for me. I believe in Him. I pray to Him to handle all things, which may take longer and take time, but that's okay. Like I always say, He moves on His time. Whew. Karma is here. Somebody's gonna have to play the bitch. I was listening to Josh Stone yesterday, and that is so true. Mm-mm. It's getting out of hand. See, I gave myself to God in, yeah, 2018. I was taken under the water and blessed with the Holy Spirit. I am not perfect. I cuss, I fuss, I have a drink. I do a whole bunch of stuff that other people just don't believe I would do, but yes, I do. Yes, I'm regular. I'm a regular person. But I'm not finna sit up here and get sloppy. I'm not finna get out of character. It's just certain things I'm not gonna do. I try to contain myself the best I can and don't go overboard with anything, but I am an adult. If I wanna have a margarita, I can have a margarita. If I wanna have a Bahama Mama, I can have a Bahama Mama. I am grown. So all these throwing slugs and oh, another thing is a lot of videos I've been listening to too is the suicide stuff and go to the doctor and get medicine. I never, ever, ever in my life of 50 years almost ever contemplated or thought about suicide ever. It's just not a thought that crossed my mind. And I thank God for that. And that's where He has kept me whole and level headed because that's not a thought that's crossed my mind. For those that are having those issues, seek help. For those that are on medications and things like, I understand. I went to school to be a counselor. I do understand that. But don't redirect your energy over here to me. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not on any kind of meds. I really feel bad for people that have to. It's heart wrenching some of the things I see. It is. It really is. But your energy doesn't belong to me. That belongs to you. It's yours, not mine. I'm at peace. And maybe you are too. You're probably at peace with doing the things that you do to people. But you're not going to bring me out of my peace. You can send people. You can send people all day. You can have people playing on my phone. I'm very aware of what's being done. Just like a lot of things I've said and say in my videos, I'm hearing repeated, and that's fine. That's fine. Because I know when it was said. And I know who said it, which was me. But then to hear it after I've said it to be repeated, that's how I know what it is. And that's fine too. But if it's going to be done, at least commend the person. Give them enough credit to acknowledge them. That's what I do. I will boldly reach out to someone and say, I'm proud of you. Thank you. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for enlightening me to some things I don't understand and I don't know. Because there's a lot I don't understand. And it's a lot I do understand because we all have different gifts and we're here for different reasons. Your validation of your okays with me, I don't need you to validate it. Because I'm not going to do that with you. You're an adult. You're grown. So, that's where self-love comes in. truly. And it shows. It shows by what I see and what's being done that some people really don't have self love. But they'll point the finger at you and tell you you need it and what you need to do. But no, that's what you need to do. Truly. Love yourself. I say that a lot. And I say too that I cannot love people back to wholeness. So, nope. Pull these. Pull these. I answered the phone the other day. It just kept ringing. Oh, they wouldn't stop. And I said, do you want to say something? I'm like, damn. They hung up the phone. But you don't want to say nothing, but you want to call all day and hang up. Like, who does that? Evidently someone who's not quite all there. It's obvious. That is obvious. I will give thanks to the Lord because of his righteousness. Him. And I will give thanks to those that he has sent in my path to enlighten me. Not to discourage me and others. No, no, no. That's not how this works. Not for divine people. That doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Speaking of, his divine power has given us everything we need for a godly life. Everything we need for a godly life. I am the way, the truth, and the light, and no one comes through the Father except through me. And let me be okay with that. You can't enforce yourself on other people. People will get their due justice in time. Everybody. Everybody. The ones that have brought it upon other people and knowing they did. Knowing you did. You know you did. It's coming. It is coming. It's horrible. We living in the matrix. A lot of the divine ones that bring decent messages to uplift humanity and bring good. I mean, it's just the divine ones are being attacked. Truly. They are. Those their messages are different for a reason. They really are. They're different for a reason. Everybody have different messages, but certain things that are said in certain messages, that's how you know. No matter how it's sugar coated, make it sound sweet, it's just the divine ones are being attacked on a daily basis, and let me just put it this way, for their life source, their energy to literally be sucked out of their lives. And sometimes it's just a bit too much. Can't do that. You can't do it. Every time I look up at a Virgo video, It's, oh, you're not going to have this. You're not going to get this. This is going to be taken away. Oh, your pinnacles are turned upside down. You're not going to move forward. You're not. Who said? Who said? Oh, I know. Who said? The ones that's pulling the strings. Mm-hmm. Activated earth. Power places. Ley lines. Trust where you're led. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got booby traps. Booby traps. Power places. Ley lines. Yeah. Gotta keep a watch. Keep a watch. Trust where you're led. You have to keep your eyes open 24/7. You get some sleep. Speaking of sleep, that's why I said I wasn't mentioning my dreams no more. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Trust the timing. One thing I always promise myself is when somebody show you who they are, believe them. So when it comes to what I'm being attacked about, and it's not just a spiritual thing right now. A lot of this stuff that's coming to my phone got to do with a whole wrong another person. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yeah, I just got through saying that. Yeah. While you're pointing the fingers, pointing fingers, the rest of them turn back on you. All them other fingers. Mm-hmm. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. I'm activated. It's my strength, my power. It belongs to me. Yours belong to you. But that's how you can tell what it is. If I wasn't that important, nobody would be calling and playing or making all these accusations about things. Double mission. Blue flame. Double mission says, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Double mission falls under activated earth. Trust in the timing, blue flame falls under that. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. That's all I can be. Nobody else. And don't want to be nobody else. Ever, ever, ever in my whole life. Even in another life. I don't want to be nobody else. It's not suiting to my needs or my character. Because that's called copying and copycat. And what else they call it? A doppelganger or whatever. I don't want what the fuck? Lifting the veil. I don't. That's not a good look. I like my little 5'1", 5'2" height. Mm-hmm. Yep. My brown skin. Yep. Gotta love who you are, who God created you to be. When people don't love who they are, evidently they're upset with God. You can't be for God. You can't fight with God. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Falls under deep cellular healing. You also can't be mad at people for choices that they made. It's their choice. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer, falls under light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. I am potent. Very much so. I understand who I am, just who he created me to be. Goofy, giddy, funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm getting messages about people pleasing. And who's people pleasing? People pleasing who? I have to laugh. Because from the ones that it's coming from, oh wow, let me not even go there. And who's actually that? Like I said, a lot of stuff I say is being repeated in other videos live. But I've heard about stuff like that on YouTube before I even got a channel. That's why a lot of people left. Yeah. So when you're not part of the, I guess, the clique, you don't fit in. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. And I'm not supposed to fit in. But I do expect to do what I do and live my life without anybody else interrupting it. That's something I expect. 7 Star Sisters is on the bottom. Mm-hmm. Because there's some more out here that's like me. They do different things than what I do. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Wise ones. Very much so. And I give them that respect and the common courtesy. Sure do. Because I'm not a hater. I uplift. I uplift people. I acknowledge them on what they do and when they're trying to do the right thing. And I love it. Saw a girl post the other day. She posted a little quote, and I think it said, I saw that, and at the bottom it had God. Yep. Because that's how I go. Jump in. Andromedan energy. Adventure. Say yes to the change. Did that already. Did that. Mm-hmm. Say yes to the change. Under the blue flame. Yeah. That change is here. Jumped in. Long time ago. Every day is a learning experience. Every day is a learning lesson. That I'm so grateful for. Mm-hmm. For everything. The great severing. Mars energy. Anger, conflict, softening to the love. It's a bunch of that. Because some people need deep cellular healing. Seriously. Just fall into the arms and surrender. Do a surrender. Learn to love people, not bash them. Not bash them. Every time something doesn't seem to go away of another person's ideologies, that's yours. Like, if you don't like it, you do it. Whatever it is you want done or how you want it done, you do that. There's so many people on this planet, billions, and they all gonna do something different. But goes to show, when you have a divine purpose, it does, because you are severely attacked. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Good riddance. Yeah. Yeah, in this apartment that I'm moving out of. Y'all know what it is. Yep. Everything unaligned must go. Sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. That's one thing. But when it's forced upon you with the things that are forced upon you, that's a totally different story. Just because people don't want to see you live. Especially not your best life. Nope. But that's why I have to keep going. Enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Exactly. Yep. And that's how I feel. Truly. But I guess, that's why I'm so grateful. Because I can go through so much shit and still wake up and thank God for every moment of it. Everyone. When I open my eyes before I touch floor and touch my phone, I say thank you, Father. Because I think about some people didn't wake up. Like the security guard across the street at another subdivision across the way. They hired a security guard, and do you know they murdered that man? He got murdered. Money is here. All my finances now are in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is my source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. I don't fear losses. They're tangible things. Because anything that I gain once, that God blessed me with, I gain it again. Because He going to bless me with it again. But more. It's always better. It's always better. Always. I don't need people to define me. I don't. So all these people with all these followers and thousands of followers, and that's great, but sometimes I look at some of them and I'm like, how did you get them? What did you do? But now I see. I literally can see. The messages aren't the same. Work. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. It's the same, basically the same words as this said, and the same as this. Because when you have this, and your light looks like this, and I'm speaking to all the divine ones, this is not just for me. You're going to enjoy your life. You're going to have money coming, and you're going to have work. I see abundance right here. You are. Because people are going to be removed from your life so you can free flow. Like I said the other day, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. People are going to be removed from your life so you can freely move forward. Because God sees what's going on. Courage is here. Enjoyment, money, work, and courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear. No, no, no. But a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You will have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and will. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. That's all I hope for. What would we do without doctors? What would we do without teachers? Attorneys? I'm just giving examples. The list can go on, but place it as you need. What, and I'm gonna just say what we do. What would we do without doctors? People get praise on so many things. And I use that as an example because with a doctor, they can get praised so highly, or a person in a higher up position, even celebrities and whatever, whoever you idolize. Or look up too highly. But at the end of the day, it's the simple little people that bring balance into this world. And they get kicked. Why? Because their money status is different. Is that it? Self sufficiency. I just said because their money status is different. Self sufficiency. The ultimate self sufficiency is relying on God. And I guess the reason I brought up a doctor, because what if the doctor was a chosen one? And a lot of them are. What if they're chosen one? But you got to rely on this person. If your life, or if a family member, a person you love, life is in jeopardy, you put your life in this doctor's hands. God created other people that are not doctors or in the limelight. But it also says, be careful how you treat people. You never know when you're entertaining an angel. That's why I always say, I don't like mistreating people. It's not wise. It's not very smart. And not necessarily blatantly, boldly, just mistreating people outright. nonsense. Mistreating people is mistreating people. Antics you throw at people. I guess kind of like the saying, throw a rock, hide your hand. But when you're dealing with divine people, they see straight through that. Because they know you're not genuine. They know you're not sincere. So they see through the shenanigans. Put this stuff down. So sometimes I look at it and say, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say nothing at all. Like, but it goes to show who is who. Who's the hater? Yeah. And who's the one that needs the like a lot of videos, oh, just go do this and go get some medicine and go do this and go see a doctor and go see a what? I'll advise you to do so then. How about that? Because this is getting out of hand. If you feel like you can tell others that and throw that at me, I feel like I can say it right back. I mean, it's just, don't say or do anything you don't want done to you. Hierophant. Sit you right there. The guardian is here. The guardian is here with the Hierophant. Highly protected she is. It's a shame. At the end of the day, time and space. There's something about this little card with time and space. I see all these other people in the background on here. Number 20. It's a 5 on here. That's 25. That's the number 7. This is spiritual. It's definitely spiritual. It's spiritual warfare. And just like I said about when I saw the lizards out there fighting, people are coming outside of themselves. That was confirmation for me. Just like I found the white feather. It was part of the video I didn't post because it was going to be too much putting it on there. Saw the white feather. I pulled it out of the spider web and I released it into the air. And it went into the tree with the butterfly cocoon. The butterflies are gone now. Nobody's caught up in these webs anymore. People are awake. They're aware. But people steady wanting to keep them in there. See the star on the top of the deck. With logic. People want to keep you in that energy. Keep me in that energy. You go sit in it. That's your energy. Cannot draw off me again. Anymore. If I wasn't awake and you got in there and snuck in there, you about to have hell. Because at the end of the day, you can't do it when people know about it. And logic can pop out the damn deck again. Logic. People know. And being that people know, when I talk to God, I ask Him to fight my battles and handle them for me. I ask Him to surround my angels. I have to. This is spiritual warfare. But you got to get past them and my father. And the other ones too that are protected. They may not believe in the same God that I believe in, but at the end of the day, they believe in something that they being protected by. I'm not. It's not my call to say who and what they pray to. As long as we have one agenda. I got fear flipped over here in reverse. We have one common goal. Brilliance, upright. Breakthrough, upright. And fear is in reverse. There is no fear. People need to realize that. I'm at peace. I pray that others find their peace. I do. Find your peace. Because this right here, confusion, when there's confusion going on there's no peace. None. Evidently not, if you don't know who you are. Because if they did, you wouldn't find so much time to play on my phone or try to play in my energy. There's some more things I'm going to talk about and discuss, but it won't be tonight because this one went too long, longer than what I thought. Equanimity. There's a breakthrough here. It is. People will find their breakthroughs. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. Not in people's eyes. Not in other people's eyes. Mm-mm. In spirit. I have blonde hair here. I have a mic here. I have a dog here. I have a pig. I have a rat. I also saw art. Yeah, I've noticed everything. When I say everything, everything. I see a rooster. Everything I notice. I may not say nothing, I keep saying that, but I notice it. And then once I get off of here, I go talk to God about it. And then God say, I saw it. Just like I had to slay a demon in my dream the other night. I had to kick their ass, literally. I was fighting with the demon. I had to slay a damn demon. Stop sending your shit over here because I ain't never seen nothing like that. And don't say it came from me. Nope. I do know ever since I done mentioned some of my little dreams, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I've been seeing. Yeah, just like I mentioned the one about the cabbage and the apple being buried in the ground. Funny, I never got a chance to bury it in the ground. My baby woke me up just in time. I wasn't supposed to have that apple. Nope. It's like, what's that movie? Snow White? That ain't my apple. That goes to you. Yep. That being said, divine ones, chosen ones, hand-picked ones, however you want to word it nowadays. God has a say in that. Always. That's his say, not has a say. It is his say. His. And divine messages come out a little differently. Enjoyment, money, work, courage, and self-sufficiency. Guardian Hierophant is here. Logic, brilliance, breakthrough. Time and space. Your time is coming. Divine ones. Yes, they are. Yeah. It's some things about to change. It's about to be a shift. Oh, it's definitely about to be a shift. But at the end of it all, his people won't get left behind. Just know that. Divine ones. And we're all different. All different. Some of us gangster. I'm not one that's so gangster about it, but I got a horrible mouth, and that's something I ask God to help me with every day. Now that's something I pray on. See, everybody got their own thoughts. I got a horrible mouth. Mm-hmm. Then you got some that get on here and just go ham, and I love it. I think it's funny because everything I won't say, they do. So, God's chosen ones, you're going to be okay. You're going to always have battles, always. Your life path is much harder than anyone else's for a reason. But when I was baptized and taken in and under that water, I had a whole different outlook on life. And that's different strokes for different folks. It ain't for everybody. But that's what I chose to do. So at the end of the day, I thank you. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better message, much softer message. I thank you. But I had to bring this for the ones that may need a little strength and let them know it's going to be okay. Keep your head up. Stay on your divine path because I know what I plan to do. Walk your walk. Talk your talk when you're doing this, but walk your walk. Walk your walk. Let them see who you are because they know you when they see you. They follow you too. They follow you around a lot. It's something about your energy. They gotta have it. Like a little girl told me the other day to be careful with certain people around my area. And there's one in particular, she even noticed, and she a young little girl, she said they want your energy. You can't have my energy. It has my fingerprint and timestamp on it. God made that just for me. For me. And I claim that. I claim that. Just like I claim dominion over my life and my family and my children. That's mine. Yeah. Wish everybody well. Have a good night. God bless.